Hello everyone, this is Tan here and welcome to my 6th episode of the Assault Rifle Diamond Camo series. And in this episode I'll be using the Scar Edge with the target finder and the adjustable stock. Target finder. Well, I know. Target finder, a lot of people don't like it. But I promised myself to use all the attachments that are available for the assault rifles throughout this series. And I haven't used a target finder yet, and I have to use at least one on, well, one of the assault rifles. So I decided to use on the Scar Edge, where it seems to fit really well with the Scar Edge. So what's this weapon all about, really? The Scar Edge is a hybrid between the light machine gun and the assault rifle. Just in case you didn't know, it has high damage and range of the LMG, and the rest like mobility, reload time, and blah 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 are all from the assault rifle, so damage is nice though. But with this characteristics comes with high recoil, and it's one major problem that a lot of people have. And if you don't have a trigger discipline, especially at medium to long range, then you won't be able to use this weapon at all, I guess, because you're gonna like fire the weapon and the recoil hits hard and you like shoot nothing but air above your target's head. So at close to mid-range, the full auto mode is definitely a way to go to down the enemies as fast as possible. But out to some distances away, starting at like 20 or 30 meters or so, you might need to burst fire, or even a single shot would be better. Lucky the damage and range, they're both high somewhat. You need only 3 shots to kill, 2 if one is a headshot, and that is really nice when compared to the A94, where at close to mid-range you always need 3 shots, but for the Scar you can get 2 shots if one is a headshot though. So that's one advantage over the A94. And the range of the Scar Edge is really LMG god like. In most cases you always need like 3 shots to kill. It's quite rare that you're gonna need 4. Just like the other LMG's profile, damage and range. But when you use the suppressor, of course there'll be a chance where you may need 4 shots to kill, but it's still a very useful attachment, the suppressor, because you can still get 3-shot kill at almost any ranges, but at long range again you may need just 4. And although the recoil increase when used as suppressor, still it is a good attachment because you have high damage. But it won't suit me that much because I usually use a Scar Edge as a more defensive style play, or mobile LMG I should say. I don't like to go suppress with this weapon because there's little point for me to go offensive with this weapon at all. I normally just go defensive with this weapon because I know this thing it's most effective from the cover, just like the LMG though. If you use this for more defensive style, I'm pretty sure that you do just fine with it though. Now, aside from the suppressor, let's talk about other attachments. Optical attachments, if you want to use them, that's fine. Target finders is not that bad, as you can see. If you want to use this for more like LMG, like you can pair the target finder with the FMJ, and the Scars has high damage too as well. And coupled with penetration level of the assault rifles, I'm not even entirely sure if the Scar Edge has some higher level of penetration, but the damage base of the Scar Edge is high, and paired with FMG, it is really easy to kill the enemies behind the cover. You may need just like 3 or 4 shots to kill, so it is not a bad attachment. Paired with target finder, you have something that resembles of the LMG. The reflex sight is okay along with other optical attachments, but if you look at the iron sights of the Scar Edge, it is one of the clearest iron sights ever in Black Ops 2. So it is quite debatable whether you should use the iron sights or any optical attachments. Well, from my point of view, I would say no. You should just use the iron sights only because it is clear and simple, and the iron sight is not that bad, and you can use it almost any ranges too as well. Just in case you're going to like close range combat, which I would not recommend you to, but there will be times where you have to. I mean, if you use the ACOG, you lose the ability to use this weapon properly at close range, and you know the sight. It's like it has magnification, and when you use the ACOG at close range, your target will become much larger, and it's quite hard and awkward for you to secure a kill with that kind of magnification that you don't think it is really necessary for you to do that anyway. So the insights is clear, neglects the needs of the optical attachments. But if you want to use them, it's fine. It should be really up to you. But from my point of view, again, it's not necessary somewhat. Now, for the magazine, you have 30 rounds in the magazine with slow fire rate, 625 rounds per minute, and with high damage, 3 shots to kill. It's it's quite rare that you need scavenger or even other magazine attachment like fast mag or extended clips. I don't think you need them at all. Unless you want to go aggressively with the Scar Edge with the adjustable stock, then fast mag is a good choice then. And extended clips, you don't need that because you won't run out that fast with the Scar Edge. And if you burst fire or have a trigger discipline, there you go. You don't need scavenger at all. I know in this gameplay I use a scavenger because I accidentally equipped one. And the more useful second tier perk would be toughness to preserve the accuracy when taking any incoming fire. And yeah, it takes only 1 shot to disturb your aim, and you need 3, well, for most cases, and you want all of them to be counted to the enemy. So, and that's a perk. And I'm not sure what other attachment you want to use. I mean, grenade launcher is fine if you want to use it as an extra pair with the launchers, rocket launchers. Yeah, there you go. You have some explosive ordnance going on, something like that. Quick draw handle is another good attachment for faster aim time. But when you're playing defensive, you can aim ahead before time. It's not like completely necessary. But if you want to use it for, target acquisitioning or for more accurate shots on target, then quick draw is okay. The laser sight, forget it. This weapon is not effective at close range, but still just in case of emergency, you can still hip fire with this weapon and hope that all 3 bullets will hit the enemy. But in most cases, you better off with the secondary, or just simply avoid a close range combat altogether. Just keep your distance from your opponents away. Just stay like in the cover, behind cover, in the open or something like that. So, and that's pretty much about the Scar though. And do I like this weapon? Well, I'm fine with it, and I already mentioned that I love it and hate it sometimes. But it's all about a trigger discipline and control. If you have the control of this weapon, then you pretty much control the Scar Edge and the entire team. I mean, the enemy's team too as well, because you're playing defensive style. We just simply pick up the enemy at a distance. So, with high damage, it's not that terrible. All you need to worry is high recoil and close range combat. So, make sure you have the good secondary, like the Executioner will be a good pairing, along with the Cavalry or B-23R. Should come down to your personal preference alone, or even overkill with the Shoddy would be alright too as well. Alright, that's pretty much about the Scar though. And I should give you some updates on other stuff too as well. For the launchers, one of you asked me to use a small gold camo. Well, good news is I finished the first tier of challenges for destroying 100 aircrafts. It was a pain though, given the fact that when I spawn I get only 1 rocket and I have to suicide if I want to destroy another UAV. And for the second tier, I already finished destroying 5 aircrafts in 1 game. That was a pain too as well. And I already got another challenge where I need to destroy 1 enemy by firing the small at the car to create a chain reaction and kill at least 1 enemy. And it was lucky that there's an enemy stand close to the car, so I just fire a small rocket at the car and create an explosive and kill the enemy and score a challenge. Now what I have left right now are double kills 5 times and destroying the Dragonfire. That thing is quite tough to do so though. Sometimes it may take like 2 rockets to take down a Dragonfire, and there are some ways that you can take down the Dragonfire even much faster by using the EMP or shoot your weapons with the bullet to the Dragonfire. The rocket launcher, it seems to be slower, process for destroying the Dragonfire. Still, it is a challenge and I have to do it in order to have it gold. So I'm really close to get golden small right now. Along with other launches too as well. The FHJ, all I need to do is to destroy 3 more player control aircraft, like the V2 warship and Lodestar, and the Dragonfire counts too as well. For the RPG, I have a lot of them that I need to do, but lucky though, I already destroyed 1 aircraft with the RPG. I destroyed the escort drone, and that was lucky though. And I also need 1 triple kills with the RPG, I believe, and 5 double kills, 1 kill from destroy from the car, something like that, similar to the small that I just mentioned before. So it is entirely possible for me to do the diamond launchers. Yes, that would be awesome, right? And I also have the diamond snipers too as well, but I'll do them later as soon as I finish the assault rifles. Then I'll go on with the sniper diamond. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later in the SMR video. Goodbye.